Hello everyone, welcome to our exploration of the Georgian tea industry and its rich cultural heritage. According to historical sources, tea appeared in Georgia in 1770, when Russian Queen Catherine II gave tea pottery to our king, Erikl II, as a gift. Also, there is an opinion that the first tea bushes, which only had a decorative purpose, were planted in the garden of Mamia Gurieli in 1809. The first introduction of tea bushes took place when tea seedlings were transplanted to Ozurgiti for acclimatization in 1847. And then Prince Eristavi was the first in Georgia to process tea in a primitive manner in 1864. But the history of tea industrial production in Georgia started by Alexander Popov in 1893, when plantations were arranged with the help of Chinese specialist Lao Jinzhao in Chakvi, near of Black Sea. And then in 1900, the tea brought to Georgia by Lao Jinzhao won a gold medal at the Paris World Expo with the inscription, "Caucasian tea is the best in the world." We have an appropriate environment to grow high-quality tea in western Georgia, and it helped with other people start tea farms. The warm sun and the rain were perfect for the plants. Soon Georgia was making a lot of tea. People built factories to prepare the tea leaves. Georgian tea became famous for its good taste. Later, Georgia became part of the Soviet Union, and in this period, our country became one of the biggest tea producers in the world. The government wanted everyone to have tea. They built bigger factories. Georgian tea was everywhere. It was in shops and in people's homes. It should be noted the contribution of academician Ksenia Bakhtadze, who created 16 varieties of Georgian tea, of which 8 varieties were used for industrial purposes in Soviet Georgia. Also, in 1963, the first tea-picking tractor was created in Georgia in 1963 by Professor Shalva Kereselidze, and after this invention, tea harvest peaked in 1985 at 152,000 tons. During this period, nearly 70,000 hectares of land were allocated for tea cultivation, and this volume was sufficient to meet demand from all of the Soviet market. In the early 90s, because of Soviet collapse, war with Russia and our civil confrontation, we lost main markets in our territories, Abkhazia and South Ossetia, that destroyed Georgian tea industry. But for local residents, the culture, attitude and knowledge of tea remained almost unchanged. In 2003, one of the crucial moments of the Rose Revolution was when the next president, Saakashvili, drank the tea, which was left by the previous president, Shevardnadze, in our parliament. And from this revolution accelerated the European integration of our country and other post-Soviet countries. Since then, new development of the Georgian tea sector started again in 2015, and therefore today the Georgian tea industry is experiencing a revival, and new producers appeared in all regions with a focus on organic and high-quality production. In 2016 to 2024 for the tea rehabilitation program, our government spent €1.4 million, and the rehabilitated area is 2,057 hectares. Georgian tea is unique. The mountains, soil and the climate give it a special taste. Georgian tea is not bitter like some teas, and it has a gentle and soft taste. It's smooth and a little bit sweet. Some people say it tastes like the mountains themselves. Also, we only pick tea for 6 months, and then winter comes. So our tea is less harmful and does not need chemicals. Due to this, Georgian tea is organic, and it has always had its customers. Tea is very important in Georgia. It's not just something you drink. It's part of the culture and a symbol of hospitality. Families and friends drink tea together. They share stories, and that creates warm and welcoming environment. Drinking tea brings people together. Today we still have challenges for the tea supply chain and tea tourism, but as solution in 2019 at the local level, we have created a certified tea cultural route that has to be a transnational or even international tea network like the Silk Road in order to become a full-fledged member of the Council of Europe. Since then, we have tried and developed a lot of interesting initiatives. Therefore, the Georgian tea cultural route offers a fascinating journey through the country's tea-growing regions, where visitors can explore lush plantations, charming tea houses, meet passionate tea growers, learn about the intricate process of tea production, and of course savor freshly brewed Georgian tea. Georgian tea is coming back. People are discovering its amazing taste and history. New tea shops are opening. Young people are starting to grow tea. For the future, I believe that our tea cultural route will make it easier to develop an official international tea network, tea tourism and supply chain, create exchange programs for students, make a peace and so on. We invite you to embark on this journey and experience the rich flavors and history of Georgian tea. And I wish you all the best to develop Jeju Island as a great model for other tea countries. Good luck to all of you.